Hello, hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back. That's right. Cheers. We restarted, and because just for continuity of the show, we decided to do the whole intro again. Hey, you can't see me. Hey, there we are. Cheers, cheers. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whatever time of day it is, welcome back to Kung Fu Crypto News. That's right, we got a lot to look at today. Some really good stuff. There's a video I want to watch of Andreas Antonopoulos. We have xRapid news. We've got another drop in the price. What else could be happening? Let's find out. We have about 10 minutes before we start the news. Let's say hello to everyone in the room. We restarted, so thanks for you guys that stuck in there and came back. It was rough, I know. I know. Let's go from the beginning. Sai, hi. Div 3 la, hola. Chellfire, morning. Div 3 la, evening. The UX Yeti says, as I watch you nerd before work, are you on Steemit? I have been on the platform for 6 months and I'm working on building a new user interface for the Steem blockchain. Very cool. I like it. I like it. Sounds good. Yes, I'm on Steemit. Yes, we already covered all this in the first time, but we're doing it again for when we post this. You know, it's not going to post the first one. So yes, I'm on Steemit. Yes, I've been on there for a little while. I don't post very often. Good morning, Bill Gould. Hello, Jonathan, Bearable Guy, Joel, Kyle, Jonathan, Crypto Cougar, Kevin G, Brent, XRP Grind. Hello, hello. What's up, XRP fam? Corey, Kelly, Nicholas, Clara B, Kenny Williams, the Great Pate. We're all here. We all made it. How are we feeling? Sean, Griffin, P-Boy, 2K. How are y'all doing? Junkies. Yes, John Peister. Spread the Standard. Bricks. Welcome, welcome. How are we feeling today? Talked me into what? We need XRP news. We need XRP news right now. Please. Kung Fu help. Good morning. Good morning. What's the benefit of Steemit? Says Clara B. Steemit's like a social platform that pays you. It kind of pays you if you post often. It pays you. It definitely pays you. Basically, it's kind of like Facebook, but they have a currency at the base of it, so you can kind of like give people value. I don't use it that much. Possibly UX can explain it more. Where'd you go? The UX Yeti possibly can explain it better. What else is going on? God hates globalists. Hello, Atlas. Hello, Franz. Hello, hello. How are y'all feeling today? XRP Populous. What's happening? So we had a bounce yesterday. The crypto market was up. People were calling for bull run, but it didn't happen. We're back down below 30 cents. We have the entire market at 208 billion. And what are we thinking? How are we feeling it? How are we feeling today? People love shoutouts. Crypto Cougar! You're right. You're right. What's up, Miyagi? Hello. Hey, yo. Stuart. Hello. Bear trap. That's right. It's a bear trap. I thought it was a bull trap. I always get those confused, I guess, because I thought it's a trap for bulls, right? I don't know. Bill Gould's probably right. I have no idea. It's a monetized cryptocurrency Reddit on the Steem blockchain. Very well, very concise. Brevity? Brevity, good sir. Yes. It's a monetized cryptocurrency Reddit on the Steem blockchain. Very cool. Basically, it's like a Facebook Reddit combo where you can earn and or spend Steemits on posts. You can upvote posts by spending Steemit, or you can earn Steemit by getting your posts upvoted. Who traps bulls? Kung Fu, serious question. When moon? Hey, Bob. How are you today? We'll answer the serious questions at the end. You know how we do it. Serious questions at the end. Heart pounding. I may have an addiction to KFN. It's real. It's real. Believe you me, I have an addiction to this as well. Mainly just because I feel like we're at this really unique opportunity. I'm addicted to opportunity. That's right. That's right. I've literally been keeping myself as poor as possible, which doesn't sound like the smartest plan, except for I feel like it's a smart plan. I'm putting as much money as possible into this crypto space while it's low because I believe in it, because I believe this is where we're headed. I think people are still entertaining the conversation. Like I talked to someone yesterday that was like, it's a scam, right? A huge scam. A lot of people still kind of functioning from this, it's a scam. Why would banks use it? Why would governments let people use it? I'm just waiting for it to fall to zero. It's very likely to fall to zero. That pretty much, me hearing that on repeat is why I made the video yesterday. If you guys noticed, I wasn't in the video. I feel like I didn't need to be. There was enough good information without me yelling in the background. So that was a unique video yesterday. The money is control. Why would blockchain be allowed to stay? Why would they let blockchain stay if money is control? I tried to do a good job of kind of summarizing my ideas using other content to kind of like lead you along. It's hilarious to look at the reality that a lot of people, really smart people, like people who are really smart, are still really not sure about crypto. They're still weighing on the side of skeptics, and I have respect that. I'm a skeptic as well. The only reason I'm not more skeptical about it, skeptical. I am making up words now. Skeptical. The reason I'm not more skeptical about cryptocurrencies is because I understand the technology, right? Just because I understand the technology a little bit more, I think, than the average person, I understand it can't really be removed or eradicated. I understand that it's kind of this form of where we are right now. It's basically this next layer of adoption that we're waiting for, just like the adoption for all these big companies to move in. And that's honestly reassuring. But what does it mean right now? What does it mean right now? It means pack your bags, boys and girls. Pack your bags. Get ready for the moon ride. A lot of exciting things happening. XRP is still really high on my acquisition list. I just want to acquire as much XRP as I can at this moment, but I still feel like a lot of people are just really hesitant about Bitcoin and about crypto in general, mainly because they've been told to be skeptical. I think that's potentially part of the orchestrated event that we're experiencing right now. And looking for win minivan. Win minivan. It's hard to say. I'm excited still just to see more banks and more partners being brought into the space and more people kind of taking notice and basically building out the system, the infrastructure we will be using moving forward. We are ready for the moonshot. What is up? What is up? Hello. Hello, XRP fam. How are we doing? What is up with the world? 50K XRP is good. Yes, that's a very nice number. Very nice number. Yeah, you like that video yesterday with the mind blown clips. Yes, I like that. I like that clip too. I like that clip, and also I really like the ending. Just kind of gets me going. It almost brings a tear to my eye watching the end of the usual suspects combined with all the information about the Fed and XRP, etc., etc. It got me going. It got me excited, honestly. If you haven't seen the usual suspects, it's worth a watch. That's what I made a tweet yesterday, kind of like talking about usual suspects because I was editing that footage, and I was like, "Ah, this is such a good movie. Oh, this is such a good movie. Golly, I was like thinking, like, I wish I could watch this again. If I could forget it and watch it again, I would. Thought you quit talking about XRP. I unsubscribed and now resubscribed. Well, I don't even know what to say to that. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi, what is the news? It is 10:59. We are about to do the news. The news is coming. That's right. MX is still on board. Crypto Cougar says, I am the most humble YouTuber. That's right. Oh, well, I mean, it's hard to be humble, but I do my best. I do my best. Thank you so much, Crypto Cougar. You're sweet. You're sweet. I'm pushing to reach 20K by end of year. That's a good goal. That's honestly sweet goals. Super goals. Hit that 15K, 20K. Do whatever. Do whatever you can. That's what I said, and I started this rant. Let's do news in a second. We're doing news. I got my Googles ready. My Googles, my blue blockers. But I was saying I'm keeping myself poor. That's what I was saying. Because I think this is a crazy opportunity. I don't know if you'll be able to. I don't know in a year if we will have this type of opportunity. I don't know if this will even be around for another month or two. It's hard to say. I know that we've been seeing a lot of up and down momentum. It's hard to say if we're going to drop further. I wouldn't say this is the bottom, but I am very excited about these prices because in reality, 7 months ago, when I was working my ass off, my arse off to throw money into these coins, one, I was thinking that that was the price and it's going to stay that way for a while. So seeing these prices kind of slip back down into these lower positions is really strong for anyone trying to work towards that that next benchmark of anything, the next benchmark, the next tier of acquisitions for any coin you like, whether you're trying to get 10,000 more XRP or just one more Bitcoin. Very exciting stuff. So very exciting stuff. That's right. Thank you so much for the reminder. Smash the like button. Go ahead and just mash the like button right now. Just smash it so we can get a 1,000 likes. That's all we need is 1,000 likes, and all of your dreams will come true. That's right. That is right. I made a post this morning on Instagram, pretty much just saying, like, I'm so appreciative just to be here and be alive and be working towards my goals. It's hard to know when to reward yourself. Like, you don't want to spend too much time patting yourself on the back, but you don't want to be too hard on yourself either. So really finding that balance for yourself. I know I personally have put myself in a really tight position this month, putting money into these coins and still needing to pay these bills and needing to keep up on my other work, my actual jobs. So I understand, I recognize this is a tight space, but I'm pretty positive, pretty happy working to fill my bag at this position. That's the goal. That's the goal. So, 11, time for the news. That's right, we're ready for the news. Here we are. Did you miss anything? Yes, you missed everything. No, I have no idea. We were just chatting. Here we go, crypto news. What's happening today? The crypto market is at 208 billion. Bitcoin dominance is down 0.3%, still at 53 dominance. The biggest news of the day, is xRapid brings on 3 new exchanges. Very exciting news. Pretty much everywhere already. I will say I saw Jill tweet this out this morning. I don't know if she's in here today. I saw Jill tweet this out, and I was like, okay, very cool. And then also Spread the Standard also posted this, or he sent it to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys keeping me informed. This is the breaking news today. Breaking news for xRapid, bringing on 3 new exchange partners. That's right, boys and girls, here we are. Let's check it out. What's happening? xRapid, which we are all very excited about, cross-border payment product that minimizes liquidity costs, is powered by the superior speed, low transaction costs, and scalability of the digital asset XRP. But for xRapid to be the most successful, there needs to be a healthy ecosystem of digital asset exchange partners around the world. These exchanges allow xRapid payments to move from one currency into XRP and back into another currency quickly and efficiently. Today, we're pleased to announce Bittrex will act as the preferred digital asset exchange for xRapid transactions that move through US dollars. In addition, BitSo and Coins.ph will be preferred for Mexican pesos and Philippine pesos respectively. Here's what an xRapid payment flow will look like from the US to Mexico. A financial institution that has an account with Bittrex initiates a payment in US dollars via xRapid, which is instantly converted into XRP on Bittrex. The payment amount in XRP is settled over the XRP ledger. BitSo, through its American Pesos liquidity pool, instantly converts the XRP into fiat, which is then settled in a destination bank account. Bittrex is one of the biggest names in digital asset trading in the US. The same goes for BitSo in Mexico and Coin.ph in the Philippines. That makes today's announcement an important development for xRapid, says Corey Johnson, Chief Market Strategist at Ripple. We've seen several successful xRapid pilots already, and as we move the product from beta to production later this year, these exchange partners will allow us to provide financial institutions with the comfort and assurance that their payments will move seamlessly between different currencies. Well, that is really good. Very good news. Very exciting stuff. What's happening? What's happening with this? Basically, your hopes and dreams, all of your hopes and dreams have come true. We're excited to be partnering with Ripple to bring the benefits of blockchain technology to cross-border payments, making sending money home more affordable for 10 million overseas Filipino workers, says Ron Hoz, CEO of Southeast Asia's e-wallet and financial service company, Coin.ph. In May, Ripple announced that financial institutions piloting xRapid saved 40 to 70% on average compared to traditional foreign exchange brokers who facilitate cross-border payments. The payments also settled in 2 minutes or less compared to 2 or 3 days from traditional methods. So, what does that mean? What does that mean? It's very good news, very exciting. What potentially does this mean? It means that we're still on our roadmap. Everything's going great. How does that affect the price today? No price effect really today. Nothing's gone live today. So what do you guys think? Are we excited about this? It's pretty good news. Pretty good news. Hello from Japan. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? It means gains. It means all kinds of gains. That's true, that's true. So I think this potentially just highlights the reality that we didn't really know what we're waiting for. We didn't really know that we were waiting possibly for some of these announcements to be made. I think people were waiting for xRapid to go live as if they'd already kind of developed these payment corridors, but it looks like they're kind of finalizing partnerships that give them these payment corridors. And I think this finalization, this right here, is basically a huge stepping stone for them because it gives them the ability to kind of turn to other partners, basically like what they did, what they're doing in India to kind of like capture that payment corridor and then turn back and say like, we have this access to this corridor. Do you guys want? Does anybody want in? Does anybody want in? Anybody want in? So it's very good news, very exciting, great news to see this. xRapid, obviously the most integral part of the Ripple net for XRP. Again, I know we see a lot of times a lot of news around Ripple Labs and their partnerships with banks, and I've almost been steering away from highlighting that news because I think that there's still a lot of confusion about what RippleNet actually does for XRP and what RippleNet does not with XRP. So in reality, potentially I think this is one of the biggest things you can see moving forward as a really strong indicator that we have this development in this space completely separate from the rest of the programs in RippleNet. And I like that they're still working on that. They're still taking the initiative, developing these partnerships, publicly making this this work effort available to the news sources. So xRapid brings 3 new exchange partners. They outline how it will work. And some people I think in the past have even said like, why would they use XRP, etc., etc.? They don't want to hold it for that long. Please tell me you understand now how it'll only be XRP for a few seconds. So it doesn't matter really what the price is at that moment. As long as it's providing liquidity options and it saves them money, they will use it. And in fact, the reality is the XRP price kind of needs to go up a little bit for them to have the liquidity pool available to bring in more partners. So it's kind of like a snowball effect, right? Like as of right now, there's probably not a lot of people that you could push into the liquidity pool to get a lot out of it. But the more people you bring in, the more money they have to play with, and the more partnerships they bring on board. It's just like a snowball effect. And there's no way. It's kind of like looking back and thinking, you know, when you start to look at these partnerships evolving, and you look at the money is control, and you look at the statements people are making about standardizing systems and understanding payment corridors and working to like really benefit, not necessarily. I'm not going to say not benefit the people, but really looking to benefit the institutions and infrastructure builders that are building these things out. So, yes, this is very good news. This is very good news. They have not said when it'll go live. They will not probably give us that announcement until they really know, because it'd be kind of foolish for them to make a like projected announcement and then be wrong. It's like when they tell you a game's going to come out and they keep rolling back the game like 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. You kind of lose some of your momentum. I think that they knowingly are not going to do that. I think they knowingly will probably wait until it's completely running to be like, it's running. It's up. It's up, and it's going. That's potentially what I think. So, oh my goodness, guys, we only have 9 likes on this video, and there's 150 people in the room. Smash the like button. Just click the like button. It's not that hard to do. It really does mean a lot. Please, and thank you. You're amazing. Smashy the likes. Smash the likes. Mr. Dunn says, know how you're going to reinvest and take profits. Did you watch my crypto exit strategy video, Mr. Dunn? It sounds like you did. It sounds like you did. Very exciting. I'm going to travel to Taipei in a few weeks and ask them about crypto. I like your style, P-boy. I like your style. Sounds good. Sounds good. Jeff Can is right. Utility plus liquidity equals #1 crypto. #1 crypto. It's very true. Trying to explain why crypto has value to people gets draining. It does. It's true. You're a brave soul. You're a warrior. You're a modern warrior, my friend. Informing the public has always been a very challenging task. Keeping people informed has always been a very challenging task. I think I made a post on Facebook yesterday referencing the idea that for the longest time, education system has been focused on information cramming, on like literally people cramming information and regurgitating it. And then this new book by the author of *Sapiens* that came out, something about like the world in 30 years, talking about the reality of the education system shifting more to understanding like first principle, like simplifying complex systems down to the basic principles that rule them. And so I think like understanding and resolving complex systems is the future of education, less so than information regurgitation. And so potentially, what does that mean? It means that there's a lot to look at and learn, and not worry about the complexity of the system, but to instead boil things down and look at the simplest boiled down version of the problem, if it is possible to boil it down further. So, what are we saying for end of year XRP with xRapid? No one knows. They're not giving us a live date. We don't know when it'll go live. It's hard to say. Stuart XRP, thank you. He says, awesome, different type of video you uploaded yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It took me a little longer to like pull all those clips together. It's a little bit different for me to make that video than it is for me just to yell at you guys for 10 minutes. But I like that video a lot. That video, probably that one, and the other one that I did, XRP will fail. Those are like two of my favorite videos, probably. Really, really, really like those videos. That Space Ghost bit got me. And also the end with Usual Suspects in yesterday's video, got me good. Got me real good. It got me good. Thank you. Who was that?
I'm amazed that YouTubers are so disrespected. We are so lucky to have access to such talent. What you do is not easy and truly appreciated.
I appreciate you so much right now. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you for the support, and thank you for the comment. It means a lot. YouTubers have definitely made it hard for us to have a good name in the world. There's a couple other YouTubers out there that have made it hard for us. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Hello, hello, hello. You're showing 37 likes, 53 likes. Okay, okay. I see 64 likes, 72. All right, we're up there. We're up. We got half the people in the room liking. No big deal, no big deal. Go team, says Mitch. All right, let's do it. Yours, MCB says xRapid goes live in October, so we can hit 2019 full stride. I think Clara B said something like that too earlier, like swell, possibly having an orchestrated time frame with xRapid, what that means. Yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, I made a tweet and I was like, xRapid, swell, swell looks lit, and someone was like, I can't go to swell, they won't let me in. And I was like, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. The fact that they won't let us in, it might be better. It might be better. I'm not saying they shouldn't let you in. I think you're VIP. I think everyone in this room is VIP enough for me. I'm saying that they might have invited some people that they more so want to have their information land on their ears. You sound like you maybe already are a little bit more in the XRP camp. So I think that's pretty exciting. Good video. You like it as well. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, actually, the UX Yeti's right. The other day I launched my stream and I left the room and I pulled my stream up on my phone and I realized, like, yeah, if you're on your phone, you can't like it. It's true. It's a bad user interface. It's true. So this is one of the biggest things today. xRapid brings on 3 new exchange partners. xRapid looking like they're making these positive steps in the right direction. This is part of their roadmap. They've created this corridor. They can then turn around and use this development to say, hey, guys, we've already got banks on board. This is lit. This is going to work. So very exciting news. I really can't say for sure what this will do for XRP price moving forward when it goes live, when xRapid goes live, because if you guys remember, we covered the liquidity video inside of inside of one of the videos we did. Whoa! Spread the standard! Thank you. Sometimes it sounds like so delayed, and sometimes I see these like right away. Thank you so much. Spread the standard. I appreciate it. It means a lot.
XRP is going global. September 30th will be dated to non-security. Future is looking good for XRP holders.
Crypto Man 01. Woo!
I second Clara. Thank you for your hardest more.
Thank you so much. Thank you both. Crypto Man, Spread the Standard. I appreciate it. Thank you a bunch. Thank you a bunch, guys. It means a lot. XRP is glowing global. And September 30th, that's like right around my birthday.
Thanks for your nice exit plan. Use some of it for my plan.
Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys didn't check out my exit plan video, I put a good amount of time into that and really try to do my best to really provide something of service or usefulness to everyone in crypto. So thank you so much, Ivo. I appreciate that. It means a lot. And thanks again, Crypto Man, Spread the Standard, Clara B. Thank you, everybody. It means a lot to have your support. And yes, I am excited about September. September is my birthday month, and also the month that I'm feeling like that might be the moment. I'm feeling like maybe it's my birthday, maybe some really good news of XRP, etc., popping off. I'm excited about it. In reality, what was I just talking about before that? Before I got distracted with all your amazing support. Oh, we were saying thanks for the likes. Thank you for liking the like button and the user interface for YouTube. Yeah, the user interface for the mobile, it's rough for sure. So, Jeff Can says, please read quote. Corey Johnson says, Chief Market Strategist at Ripple, we've seen several successful xRapid pilots already, and as we move the product from beta to production later this year. Yes. Okay, let's reread that quote again. This is exactly what it says in the article. Exactly what it says in the article, guys.
Have you made a video on the last video from Ripple on the sentence, banks can either hold XRP or use it directly for payments?
Richard Binder, thank you so much for reminding me what I was talking about. Richard Binder, thank you so much not only for the £5, but also for reminding me what I was ranting about. So if you guys remember, the Ripple actually put out a liquidity video, and it talks about the different liquidity use cases for Ripple Net. And there's only a couple. There's only 2 versions that use xRapid, right? Like they can use liquidity options without xRapid, but the reason they would use xRapid, the reason they would is specific to each one of the banks and like their ability to remove the Nostro Vostro accounts. And I think that there's also the option for them to purchase the banks, purchase XRP. The banks can purchase XRP, or they would, not purchase XRP and just use the xRapid liquidity platform. So yes, there's a potential for it to go either way. I know we're all waiting for xRapid to happen, and to me, xRapid really brings just a lot of support to XRP. Like the fact that you look around and you wonder like, oh, okay, this is actually the only digital token that has utility for financial institutions around the world. That's what's going to bring people in. That's what's going to make people be like, okay, etc. This looks really strong. These obviously are going to be working and well taken care of for years to come. So looking at that video, it's easy to see that potentially the use of xRapid and XRP could go either way for the banks is what they're doing or what they're potentially choosing, how they're choosing to use XRP. But either way, it's really strong. Like even if xRapid, basically long story short, what I'm trying to say is even if xRapid goes live and we don't see this crazy moonshot, it's just going to be a snowball. It's just like this announcement that these 3 partners are brought on to xRapid. It's just going to bring more and more support, compounding interest and support into XRP as people recognize the stability of the platform, as people recognize the assurance of the integrity of the network, etc., etc. So thank you for reminding me. Yeah, exactly. There's a couple different options for how the banks can use XRP. So potentially, I'm excited to see what it means. When xRapid goes live, I would love to see what it means for the actual XRP token, how that affects the token, and I'm not really sure what that means moving forward. Again, even without like an immediate moonshot, XRP is still #1 in my position, in my mind. This is the calm before the storm. You know what I thought about earlier today, and I like was trying to figure out how to make it into a perfect tweet, but we've been in like an 8-month decline, right? An 8 to 9 month decline. What does that mean for the next bull run? Will the next bull run be 12 plus months? Will the next bull run be greater, equal to, or greater this decline? That's one of the things that I kind of think keeps me excited and also keeps me grinding to just like take every job possible and to just keep myself, like I said earlier in the video, I'm keeping myself as poor as possible, putting money into these. I'm keeping myself fiat poor to work towards crypto rich, because I do think this long bear market decline, potentially that means there's a huge bull run. That is a very long bull run, and potentially, you know, like that's something that you'll see people literally be jumping in as it heads up way easier than they will on the way down. So that's potentially something I thought about this morning. Like, how long will the next bull run be? How long will it be? It's hard. Why not post across Steam blockchain videos of this stuff to increase engagement and awareness? I can post this on Steam. I can post this on Steam if you want. No big deal. Kung Fu Nerd, please read the rest of the article on the screen. Jeff Can, did you join late? We read the rest of the article. We read this whole article, my friend. We can reread it if you need, but we definitely read this sentence twice now. Let's read it again. Let's read it again. Corey Johnson, Chief Market Strategist at Ripple. We've seen several successful xRapid pilots already, and as we move the product from beta to production later this year, these exchange partners will allow us to provide financial institutions with the comfort and assurance that their payments will move seamlessly between different currencies. And that's very exciting. That's what we think basically lends the support for them to develop more partnerships, is the fact that they have these 3 new exchanges on board. What does that mean? Exactly like we said, they can turn around and say, this is great. Please recognize that we have this payment corridor set up and we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Kung Fu, please read the whole article. Guys, we read the whole article. Do you want me to read it again? I will. I don't mind. This is a real investment, not a get-rich-quick scheme. It will take time. Thank you. Money bags. Yes, thank you. It will take time. It will take time for sure. There's no get-rich-quick scheme. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a take a position and work to, you know, keep acquiring a lower position as essentially as this technology becomes adopted and used and people discuss it. The prices will be disappearing. The prices will be disappearing. And even looking at, like, you know, some of the other coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know, there's only so many Bitcoin. There's only so many Ethereums. So what does that mean? You know, like, where are we headed? With potentially a lot of people still thinking this space is scammy, what are they going to say whenever the basically, you know, the NYSE comes out with their global digital asset system? What does that mean? What does that mean? You know, like, it probably lends a lot of support. It probably means a lot of smart people that have been sitting on the fence. Like, smart people have been sitting on the fence for a while wondering, like, oh, is this a scam or not? Is this a scam or not? So whenever we see some of these big institutions, I mean, we already know that they're announcing these developments. But whenever we see more mainstream news covering some of these movements, some of these political systems, some of these huge infrastructure developments, that's when I think the idea that it's a scam will kind of disappear into the background. Even though we just saw yesterday someone calling crypto still a scam. So that's potentially crazy. Potentially crazy. I think the run will extend to around 16 months. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. Your girlfriend must be mad. Why would she be mad? Because I'm poor? That's not the kind... Well, that's a different video. We'll talk about that. 8 months of bears, and we have stayed here. It shows you that we are strong. That's true, and I said that yesterday, and I mean it. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys holding on, you know, like not letting them shake you loose, not letting them kind of twist the information. It's hard. It's hard to hold on when the rest of the world thinks you're crazy. I know. Believe you me, There's definitely plenty of people that I know that are in crypto that are doing well because they got into crypto early. There's plenty of people that I know that are really smart people in computer science. They understand technology, and they still refuse to participate. They still refuse to participate mainly because they just don't think it's going to go anywhere. They think it's just a scam because of the idea I highlighted yesterday. Literally the idea I highlighted yesterday that's like, why would banks let blockchain stay, is the biggest thing I hear from skeptics. Like, why would the banks let blockchain stay? It's like, because they have no choice. Because they, oh, great moment! Segue! Great moment to segue. Thank you, my friend, you're right. It's a, yes, I read the article, no big deal. I'll read it again. Guys, I'll read it again. I'll just keep reading it if you want. I'm not afraid of reading it again. Did you see Joel Katz's tweet about secret exciting product upgrades? No, but it looks like Jeff Can just added that link. That's why Jeff's a moderator, so he can add these important links. Whoa! What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what? In case you didn't know, xVia can initiate a payment that uses xRapid! Ah! I'm sorry about that time I yelled in the microphone. I know I just did it, and I apologized right after, so it seems like I could have stopped myself, but I couldn't stop myself from yelling, and now I'm very excited as well. Very, very excited. Very, very excited. Oh, Clara B. My birthday is September 17th. I am a Virgo. That's right. That's right. Normally I don't tell people my birthday because I've always been like really bad at receiving gifts. Like shout out and appreciation to every single one of you guys that sent me gifts. You know who you are. I appreciate you. It means a lot. I really do. It really means a lot. And I just have a problem accepting gifts. I don't know why. My whole life, just having a hard time, accepting gifts. Probably a lot of that coming back down to the root of like worthiness, self-worth, the confidence to know that you're worth something. I know. It's an internal struggle. Self-love is a challenge for everyone, and sometimes I'm just not very good at receiving gifts. It's hard for me. So I don't normally tell people my birthday. Normally I'm like, you want to know my birthday? I have no birthday. I'm never born. Okay. xVia can initiate a payment that uses xRapid. Tell me more. Tell me more. They're not going to tell me more, are they? They're not going to tell me more. They're not telling me anything! Welcome back to episode 3, The Ripple Drop, a video series covering latest news. This came out, I think, a few days ago. It was exciting to look at. I don't know if this is going to be, the news I wanted from this tweet. I kind of thought there would be like some follow-up article. Oh, here, let's go. Let's read these. Let's read this tweet thread to keep ourselves informed. I've made this comment in the past, and I mean it. I mean it. Follow David Schwartz on Twitter, guys. Literally, just like a huge fountain of knowledge. Just literally an avalanche of knowledge from this guy, all the time, all the dang time. Thank you so much, Crypto Bird Dog. You're sweet. I appreciate you. Your neighbors must be getting pissed. Yeah, they probably have moved by now if they're tired of me yelling. How many noise complaints you get? I live in a house, bro. So there's a whole yard in between us. There's a whole yard in between us. No big deal. So, Nanfan. Hey, I think I recognize Nanfan. He's sometimes in here. What are you doing, Nanfan? So xVia is similar to xRapid. It acts as one. I'm not a tech person. Can you explain the details? David Schwartz says, xVia is for payment initiation, like a browser for the Internet of Value. xRapid converts currencies on demand through XRP liquidity. That pipeline can settle payments initiated elsewhere. Whoa, whoa. Very cool. Very cool. Rob Lee plus 5 XRP. Bam. There he is. Dropping in there, the Rob Lee. I saw someone the other day on Twitter trying to start like a Rob Lee replenish his XRP Tipbot campaign. I think we should do that. I think we should all send a bunch of love to Rob Lee. He's amazing. And you never know, he might need a little uplift randomly. So He's a pretty positive guy. He probably doesn't need it, but we should send it to him anyway. Send it to him anyway. Andrew says, why does each participating financial institution have to have an account with these exchanges? It was my understanding they send X to Y, press a button, and Ripple software finds path. Financial institutions will have accounts with these exchanges in order to convert native currencies to XRP.
XVIA will be the key to SWIFT via SAP.
Nice. Thank you so much, Richard Binder. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. And yes, XVIA will be the key to SWIFT. This is pretty much one of those things that when you look at the way they built their system, you just kind of step back and go like, whoa, these guys are really smart. They've been building this out for a long time, and they pretty much have like this super plan. It's like this super long roadmap, and everything kind of fits together real nice. Like listening to David Schwartz talk too about the development of blockchain and like how wrong people are about like the utility of proof of work, etc., like that. That stuff kind of gets me going. It gets me excited. I really like David Schwartz. He's really smart. He's really fun to listen to, and you can kind of see the way that they've paired this. The way they've paired this together is important. It's very important. Stop. No more good news, please. Oh, wait. We missed the David Schwartz response. He says, there's a workaround. The owner of the xRapid instance can have those accounts and then offer to settle other people payments initiated by XVIA. The XVIA customer doesn't have to deal with the fact that XRP is used to buy the destination currency. Well, there you go. David Schwartz taking the time really to be out here answering questions to the community. You got to really appreciate that. That is really good. Really big news. I don't really know what SAP is either. Clara B and Richard Binder. What are you guys talking about? SAP. Is that something I know and I don't know I know it? Hopefully I don't know I know it, because I don't want to be left out. SAP isn't talked about. What is SAP? SAA, SAP. I'm trying to guess what it is. Something, everyone, something. I don't know. Thank you. I loved the last video. Thank you very much. Thank you. Stuart XRP says, I have it on my Twitter. SAP link. Let's go check out Stuart XRP's Twitter. Live on Stuart's Twitter. What am I looking for, though? All the way down. All the way down. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know. I don't know where that is. Never heard of SAP. That's what I'm trying to find out, Bill Gould. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out right now. I want to know! Search SAP Ripple in Twitter. Okay. I find your tweet. The connection between Ripple and SWIFT could be SAP. SAP and Ripple collaborate on cross-border payment trial using blockchain technology, and SWIFT and SAP join forces to enhance the corporate bank experience for treasurers. SWIFT update in November. More info. Okay. This is actually a good segue. Thank you so much for bringing this up. This is a good segue. I'm still kind of riding on this. I'm kind of riding right now this wave of like bigger than... Oh, hey-yo. Thanks. Thank you so much. Atlas, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support, Atlas. Woo! Thank you. It means a lot. This is the wave I've been riding right now. It's kind of what the last video yesterday was about. Like, why is this space going to work? Like, why is this space going to work? And potentially, that's one of the biggest questions I hear when I'm out, like if I'm out downtown or if I'm chatting with my friends. Like, I don't want to try to convince people of anything. Like, I don't want to convince people, like, you should do something and then have them feel gypped out. Like, I want them to do their own research and feel like this is an opportunity for me. I happily will put my hard-earned dollars into something I believe in. So, thank you. Thank you, Alice. It means a lot. Yeah, so this is something I keep kind of highlighting in my, I keep feeling like it's highlighted, I keep feeling like it's highlighted in my day-to-day interactions that people are just asking the question, like, is it real? Like, is cryptocurrency real? Is it going to work? Can it even succeed if money is control? That's what that video yesterday was about. Money is control, so why would you let crypto succeed? Money is control, so why let crypto succeed? And I actually found one of my favorite people in the world talking about that today. This video just came out. It's Andreas Antonopoulos talking about why banks want to steal Bitcoin, or will banks steal Bitcoin? Will banks steal Bitcoin? So this is potentially just him answering some questions about the idea that banks could just not use Bitcoin at all, and they will just take over cryptocurrencies and use them without any of the tech we have right now. So we're going to check this out, and then we can go back to checking out the system, application, and products. We can go look at that too. But this is really important. I think this is important because I think it highlights where we're headed. Even if they do build the Swift pairing with systems, application, products, even if they do build an internal currency at an intranet instead of an internet, if you know the difference, the intranet function of these, potentially why they would not be able to do that. And Andreas Antonopoulos answers that question. It's pretty short. We're just going to check it out for 1 second, so hopefully you can hear it.
What prevents the banks from taking open source grow? So what prevents the banks from taking open source grown copy of the Bitcoin code and launching it inside?
Well, I'll tell you what stops them. I think here's the problem. What happens if you take Apache and you install it in a bank and you put it behind an intranet and you use it internally? I'll tell you what happens. You fall behind on the patches. You stop doing vulnerability tests. You stop exposing it to external vulnerability tests that you didn't order or that just came your way.
Okay, so
and as you do that, it gets denatured. It gets weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker until eventually you're running Apache, but it's 3 versions behind. It's vulnerable to anything, and someone comes in, breaks through the bubble, breaks through the perimeter, and takes that Apache for a ride. And that's because you weren't under pressure to live in the wild. And when the pressure goes away, so do the standards.
I would be happy to see Bitcoin as the one world currency, and you probably know that I've also been working towards this direction during the last 5 years or so. But meanwhile, we have big banks and corporations existing within the countries. And Google is a good example of like using a lot of open source software and using it properly, right? Do you agree with that?
Yes,
so
and most of their stuff runs pretty much out there.
So while we have not yet shifted to like completely decentralized anarchist-like picture of world with only one currency, we will have the banks. And Bitcoin solves some problem for them. I mean, private blockchain solves problem of synchronizing transactions between the branches, like not losing transactions and so on. So they have a choice either to like not solve this problem or try to apply this solution.
They have a lot more choices than that. I mean, just today, Greg was talking about Liquid, which is a sidechain for doing exactly that between exchanges. Now, where are exchanges today? Today, they run a MySQL database that stores entries for the account value of every customer. We saw what happened with Willybot and Gox with that particular issue, right? This is an incremental improvement. Now, how does that differ from a permissioned ledger? Well, the main difference is that if you think Citibank is going to run their permissioned ledger on internet-connected machines and open to everyone to scrutinize, you're sorely mistaken. What they're going to do is they're going to hide it behind a tall wall, and they're going to run it among their 5, 6, 7, 8 Bankly friends. And what that's going to do is it's going to mean that that software is going to be weak, and it's going to get weaker because all of the lessons we're learning in the wild won't get applied there until a whistleblower runs a little Trojan and malleates the transactions of their running exchange, and then they're going to have a bit of a problem.
Okay, I got you. Again, what I was trying to say that as long as big...
So this is pretty much the bulk of it. That's the bulk of what they're suggesting. The reality is that even if they don't take the route of, hey, you guys can't see me, even if they don't take the route of using these digital assets that have been built very securely and effectively and to function this way, if they don't use that route, it's only just it's like a matter of time. It's like a ticking time bomb before the security issues with whatever they're using kind of falls apart. So we can still see this conversation actually still very much hinged on Bitcoin. And that's why, even though I'm a huge XRP supporter and I know XRP, I'm so long on XRP, referencing my video yesterday, Brad Garlinghouse saying he's also still long on Bitcoin. This should give you an indicator of the understanding that these coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, these big coins, like look at SBI. What coins does SBI have? You know, and like look at, where is everyone focused? Where is everyone focused? So, obviously, right now, I think we're still in this conversation that banks are like, we like this tech. How can we make it work? How can we make it our own? And we don't want to hand over our money or support these coins that look like they're opposing our strength and power. The reason that that crypto won't fail and blockchain won't fail is because they have no choice. They have no freaking choice. And when you try to explain to people that are like still seeing crypto as a scam, when you're like, nah, dude, they have no choice, they just look at you like you're like crazy. Because no one realizes yet how real this is. Like they can build out all the CBDCs, central bank CBDCs, central bank distributed currencies, central bank digital currencies, I'm sorry. That's a new thing. We're going to see a lot of the CBDCs. CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. We'll see that a lot. But the more they build CBDCs on an intranet or a database function, the more likely those will fail. And they will fail with millions and billions of dollars in them. Millions and billions of dollars in them. So how many times will that happen before they're like, well, actually, I'm probably going to use this tech? Mitch88, thank you so much for asking that. David Schwartz did not say $20 max. I think he said $120 max. The problem is that I couldn't find that reference, and whenever I looked for that reference, I couldn't find that video. I only said $20 in the video, not 20K, because I literally made a mistake. And when I edited it and put it out there, I didn't even realize it. But whenever you guys watched it, and you were like, he didn't say 20, he said 120, I was like, oh no, I rewatched it and I like heard myself. Sometimes when I'm making videos, I just kind of get in my head or I'm like focused on something else and I'm trying to do the video, but I maybe say 20, I mean 120. I think he said 120 in the past. I meant 120. I'm pretty much thinking XRP $88 is pretty solid call-in. He said 120 with possible multipliers. Yes, exactly. But I couldn't find that reference, and I would have made that reference actually referencing him, the video of him saying that, but I did not find it. So, you know what? That's just another mistake in the long list of mistakes on my channel that we can hopefully all live with as we move forward. It's hard to say. So looking at this reference, you know, like Andreas Antonopoulos really bringing in the information for why they're not going to basically let the banks just kind of take over blockchain, because they don't even know the technology well enough. Like they could pull it right now and start running it, but like he said, it's not going to stay secure. It's not going to stay functioning unless it's out in the wild, which is really, we've kind of like been developing this like new ecosystem, this like stock market 2.0, and it's real. It's very real. Something's happening, and we're all early adopters. It's very exciting. XRP video on YouTube has a clip of David Schwartz saying Ripple Ledger tech was originally developed in 2004. Yeah, it is. It's definitely, I mean, David Schwartz put a patent together for a distributed cloud network in 1988, guys. 30 years ago, David Schwartz put out a patent for distributed ledger technology powered by personal computers. To give you guys an idea, like, yeah, David Schwartz has been a little bit ahead of the curve. And OpenCoin and a couple of the other like precursors to Ripple Labs, they might not be what they are today if we didn't get David Schwartz in there when we did. So that'll be pretty exciting to look at. And yeah, it's pretty exciting to find like you know, little gems like that, little gems hidden away. Also, pretty big news. Bitcoin wallet browser Toshi got bought or rebranded to Coinbase Wallet. It's like a whole marketplace for Coinbase now. We're going to do a video about this, covering it more, but this is pretty big. Basically, a little marketplace and a wallet for ICOs, airdrops, collectibles, a decentralized exchange, and ERC20 tokens, all in your Coinbase Toshi wallet now. It's a separate app you can download on your phone. I have not downloaded it yet, and I have not played with it, but we will do that. Bitcoin holds above 6K, while industry figures warn over ETF benefits. So the Bitcoin price above 6K, as people are still concerned about ETFs moving forward. Even right now, inside the video, Bitcoin's lost a little bit of price, but it's still above 6,400. The entire market's red inside the top 8. So, again, seeing a little bit of a slip, no big deal. The Thai police arrest a suspect in $24 million Bitcoin scam. Thai police have detained 27-year-old Jirpist Boom Jariv. An alleged 24 million cryptocurrency scam took place. Basically, the alleged crime, with including his older brother and sister and 7 other suspects, they were fraudulently luring foreigners into investing into a scam. I don't even know what the scam was. Still a lot of scams. That's another thing that I hear when I talk to people. People literally saying, oh, it's such a scam. They're saying, like, cryptocurrencies are going to fall. They're only used for dark market purchases. The government's going to ban them. And there's so many scams. There's so many scams. And so, yeah, I think that that's one of the conversations that people are having a lot right now. Andreas is really smart. He is very smart. I like him. He's one of the first people I really started looking up to and listening to in the space. Nobody knows how high XRP can go. Only time will tell. That's the statement I stand behind, and I believe it. Honestly, the more I look at xRapid, and the more I look at XRP, and the more I look at how much better the tech is than Bitcoin, I stop making price predictions because they just sound too crazy. They sound too ludicrous. I don't want to sound like a complete lunatic making price predictions because it's crazy. It's crazy. I have no idea. I have no idea how high it'll go. Every single thing that we've ever speculated about with XRP, as far as like becoming a base currency, becoming a standard protocol layer, becoming a market for derivatives, smart contracts, every single thing that we've outlined in that roadmap to crazy high price has happened. Just to give you this, that's all you need to know. Every single thing that we've outlined on that roadmap has happened. No big deal. David Schwartz for president, 2020. David Schwartz for president. All right, let's do it. Let's vote him in. We'll just write his name in. I'm sure there's enough XRP fam. We'll just write his name in. David Schwartz worked for NSA. I said NASA. Yes, you look silly. You were right. David Schwartz did work for the NSA, and he did have something to do with BTC. I agree 100%. I think that is a very true statement. By the way, Ethereum Classic was on Coinbase for a few minutes 3 days ago. Then they removed it. Am I the only one that saw that? I did not see that. Tell me more. Tell me everything you know. Andreas Antonopoulos turned you on to XRP. Very cool. Very cool. He's a pretty smart fella. He's a pretty smart feller. I understood exactly what you said, and if all the right pieces fall together, enough liquidity, enough time, surely this is possible. Have you separated from this idea? I have not made any specific price predictions anymore because it's just too crazy. It's too crazy to try to put a price on that. It's like trying to predict the weather next year. I have no idea. We all know it's getting warmer. I'm not going to tell you how warm it'll be. I was showing houses last November when a client told me about Ripple and XRP. Ever since then, I've been all in. Wish I knew about it sooner. Chris Rodriguez. All right, my man. That's cool. That says a lot too. That like people are willing to talk to you about it. I think that's very exciting that people are out there telling people about it. I like it. I like the XRP fam. It's very strong. I say BTC will be over 30K soon. Do you? Okay. I like it. I like it. AT&T lawsuit for insider hacks and crypto theft. I saw that. That's crazy. That's crazy. One day, Kung Fu, people, your friends will be crying for not listening to you earlier. Honestly, one day in the future, I'm going to be crying if I don't get enough XRP, if I don't get enough positions as it's low. Because honestly, as much as it's a good low position, you have to kind of like have the money to buy the tokens at a low position for them to benefit you. That's kind of part of the deal. It's kind of part of the deal. Repeat that, please. Repeat. I would love to repeat it. What part? From the beginning? An hour back? Yeah, I don't know if you guys realize this, but we're literally losing our interest rates. Like, losing our interest rates is insanity. That we're about to be in a phase where the banks are going to ask us to pay them to hold our money. That, my friends, will be crazy. That's kind of like along the lines of why they're moving to CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, because if they tell you like we're going to charge you 0.01% a year to hold your money, you're like, wait a minute, what happened to interest? I thought I was making interest. They're like, no. Now you pay for us to hold your money. When that happens, why wouldn't everyone just take all the cash out? You know why they wouldn't take cash out? Because there's no more cash. Because it's all CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. That's right. That's right. And then, since you can't take it out because it's a central bank digital currency, they charge you to hold it. Ugh! That's crazy. So people that don't want to hold their private keys, people that don't want to understand cryptocurrency, they will be taken advantage of. They will be taken advantage of. Very exciting. Very exciting. Derivatives. Derivatories. Clara B says derivatories. Digital Asset Investor says, nice work. Love your personality. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I made $250 in 1 week with VeChain, says Juan Cauldron. Okay. Well, that sounds good. That sounds real good. That sounds really good. You just got your spacesuit? Kevin G. I saw earlier, Kevin G, and I didn't say anything, but you said you signed up for Binance. Awesome. Awesome. If you guys haven't already, follow Kevin G. He already signed up for Binance. As we said yesterday, if you don't have a Binance account and the bull run happens, you will be waiting. You'll be waiting for them to approve your account, and you'll be like, I wish I would have listened to Kung Fu and Kevin G. Don't do that. Sign up now. Sign up now. Oh, no big deal. Just sign up now so you don't have to wait if you're not already. It's a good idea. What up, what up? 3% of money is cash. Only 3% of money is cash. That's a pretty small amount, honestly. That's crazy. That is crazy. The Interledger is complete. That's right. If you guys noticed my video yesterday, that was Stefan Thomas talking about him leaving Ripple Labs to launch Coil. The ILP is complete, and that was a 2-month-old video. That was a month to 2-month-old video. The ILP is complete. That's correct. And what does that mean? I think earlier you guys were calling out for us to look at SAP and ILP combined. We've talked about this a lot. There's a lot of different people, I think, asked in the past, like, will we see Ripple Labs Super Bowl commercial? And I said yes, but you won't even know it's Ripple Labs because it won't be like Ripple Labs ran a commercial. It'll be like some company that offers a customer-facing application powered by Ripple Labs, powered by XRP, will run a commercial. And then you'll be like, whoa, that's cool. But the thing is a lot of these, like the SAP or the ILP, a lot of these companies like Hyperledger working with ILP. They're trying to create and facilitate the ability for people to actually use this stuff, right? Like right now, it's just a lot of smart coders and speculators like you and I that are trying to figure out how to use the technology. We're actually willing to take the time and effort to learn about technology and invest time and effort into it. Most consumers aren't. Most consumers are not going to take that much time out of their day. They don't care about it. They're not going to take the time for it. So it needs to have an ease of use. Adoption equals ease of use. If you do not have an ease of use, we will not have adoption. So looking at them really building out the platforms. That's what that video yesterday too quoted Stefan Thomas saying, money is control, why let blockchain stay? Literally because of the ability for them to facilitate ease of use on top of these systems. Potentially, that's what's going to give them a lot of control, too. That's what's going to give them a lot of control. Your favorite YouTubers are Kung Fu Nerd and DAI. KFN and DAI, my two favorites. Very cool. This is a good choice. It's a very good choice. Hashtag powered by Ripple. That's right. Hashtag powered by Ripple. Well, we crossed an hour. Time to do review. Before we do news review, remember, it is very close to Saturday. Saturday, we give away XRP. Someone yesterday commented on our live stream, and I haven't commented back. I need to tell them. They were like, you should do a giveaway. And I was like, you must not watch any of my videos. You must not watch anything that I do. Because we do a giveaway every Saturday if you want XRP and you don't have any at all, and you're just sitting there in the background wondering, like, how do I get me some XRP? I will give you XRP if you make memes and drop them in my subreddit. That's right. Meme in the subreddit. That's all you need to do. And then you win. You have to win as well. Last week, we gave XRP to every person that entered a meme before the end of the show. Before the end of the show, every person that entered a meme last week got to win XRP. If you entered a meme before the end of the show last week and you didn't get XRP, it's because I don't have your Twitter handle and you need to get at me. Report in. Let me have your Twitter handle. I will send you XRP. And if you haven't already, do make a meme. Do make a meme, drop it in there, and we'll figure out how to get you some XRP. Do a giveaway every day. Well, that sounds really good. I like that idea. I think I might do that. No big deal. There's more on Twitter. There's more what on Twitter? Tell me what there's on Twitter. You know, honestly, we didn't even finish the news. Let's do a news review, and let's finish the news. Pantera Capital raised $71 million so far. Third crypto fund. Done. Did that one. No big deal. The police arrested. We saw that one. Done. If Bitcoin is rat poison, the banks are the rats. Yeah. If Bitcoin is rat poison, the banks are the rats. That's good stuff. A very, very good stuff. You sent your meme to Twitter. You can send your memes to Twitter, and I will like them and say, this is great. But if you want to win XRP, you have to send your memes to my subreddit. If you say, that's too hard, then that means you don't want XRP to me. That's right. If you can't take the time to put it in my subreddit, in a nice place. Like, if I can't get all the memes in one place, that's too much work for me. It's too much work for me to go and find all these memes, okay? If you guys want to participate, you got to drop them in the subreddit. That's what makes it easy for me. No big deal. No big deal. Making the memes. That's right. That's right. XRP is the only top 5 in the green for the hour. Really? Is it? I don't know. It doesn't look that green to me. It doesn't look that green to me. Thank you, KFN. You are 100% present with us, and we love that. Today was amazing. Thank you so much. Today was it's pretty amazing. You're right. You're right. It's a pretty solid day. Yes, Atlas asks, should I follow you on Twitter? I think yes. I think you should follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. Why not? I put up a post today that was like, very appreciative. It was like, be grateful. You're doing great. Find out what your reward is. That's what today's post on Instagram was. Go comment, say what's up, make a read through the post. Knowing how to reward yourself. That's what today's Instagram post is about. Knowing how to reward yourself. You know, like, don't look to others to give you an indicator to how to reward yourself. Listen to yourself turn that focus inward. Figure out what rewards you for your hard work and reward yourself. So, the news in review today. We have xRapid, the biggest news of the day. We have xRapid brings on 3 new exchange partners. Very, very exciting stuff. A financial institution pairing with Bittrex that initiates a payment in US dollars via xRapid and instantly converts XRP on Bittrex. Very exciting. We also have the Bitcoin holds above 6K, while industry figures warn over ETF benefits. We also had Coinbase. Where'd it go? Oh, I think I closed it. Coinbase basically using Toshi Wallet. They bought Toshi Wallet. It's like a marketplace for them. Thai police suspect arrested in a $24 million Bitcoin scam. And we looked at Andreas Antonopoulos talking about why banks will not be able to use internal versions of Bitcoin. They will have to probably use the real thing. That was a good little watch through. And if Bitcoin's rat poison, the banks are the rats. The banks are the rats. XRP $18 and I'll be happy. Yes, exactly. No big deal. SBI. You shouldn't use CoinMarketCap. It's garbage. Thank you, Spread the Standard. You're right. You're right. I'm trying to move my way over to the one you guys like. What is it? Coin Paprika. We're trying to do that one as well. So, pretty much just still another day on the fence. Oh, another thing we didn't look at today, but pretty relevant in the news. Blockchain authoritarianism. The regime in Iran goes crypto. Oh, yeah, not too big a news. Or is it huge? Huge. Iran recently announced plans to develop its own national cryptocurrency in order to circumvent U.S. sanctions. This intention to create blockchain-based infrastructure for the country's banking sector comes as the Trump administration's reimposing sanctions the U.S. suspended as part of the Iran nuclear deal. Like with the regime in Venezuela, which tried to launch its own cryptocurrency this year, it appears to have a desperate attempt by the Tehran to defy Washington while trying to usurp the burgeoning growth of Bitcoin in Iran. Tehran's cryptocurrency pivot likely is aided by Russia as part of a collaborative attempt to build a new system for global financial transactions to help their respective banks become sanction resistant. Ironically, this authoritarian embrace of blockchain technology conflicts with the ideals of the libertarianism and censorship-resistant support by many cryptocurrency enthusiasts. No big deal. So what is really happening here? We can see a lot of nation-states, a lot of governments and countries are finally feeling like, what is happening? Should we take part? Should we build our own currency? That's what the term CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. What will they build them on? What will they use? Will they use ILP? Will they use XRP? Will they use Stellar? Will they build their own, and will it fail? And will that collapse their nation state? Things to look at, things to ask yourself moving forward. Can you spot the emerging technology before it's adopted? That's the name of the game. Pick your coins and choose wisely. Silly Rothschild? Question mark? What am I missing up here? In 9/11 and 2008 financial crisis, the powers of the world worked together with a common approach. Cooperation today is proving much more difficult. This puts a risk on the post-war economics and security order. I think you're right. And I think that, honestly, as much as people would like to think that there's like a cohesive world plan here, there is not. There's a lot of different people jockeying for position. There's a lot of different people literally trying to understand technology and position themselves to be in a place of power moving forward. And you can see that a lot of people maybe think that they know, and they don't. They don't really know. So building out like a whole bunch of infrastructure right now, trying to look at how to capture this power, trying to like really facilitate the power transfer, the transfer of power, I guess. So it's very interesting times. It's very interesting times. There's a lot of potential in crypto in general, and there's a lot of potential in blockchain technology. And the fact that they're not fused together, obviously, there's interests in both camps as to where these will head in their own unique way. But such a unique moment, such a unique time. How far will the bull run be if the bear market's been this long is really the question today that I'd like to highlight. xRapid is on its path. xRapid is on its roadmap. We have Bitcoin still trudging through this arduous ETF speculative battle. What does that mean moving forward? So, exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. That's all we're going to do. If you haven't made XRP memes, don't forget you can drop them in the subreddit. If you have any other issues or questions about where we're headed, I tried to drop a lot of like fun things in that money is control video and why would blockchain still work, but it's just up to you, really. It's up to you to look at where we're headed and decide what's happening. I know that there's potentially a lot of positions like this where people are looking at how to use blockchain in a non-cryptocurrency focused way, and I think that the more and more they do that, we need someone to kind of take this role so we can watch their ship sink. We need someone to take this path so we can watch it fail. Just like as we were talking about, or watching Andreas Antonopoulos talk about the failure of an intranet system because it doesn't keep itself updated with the security vulnerabilities. It's not in the wild. It doesn't have the ability to keep up and evolve. Potentially, what that means for these internal databases trying to keep up with cryptocurrencies. That's exciting stuff. Another day of declining markets. Potentially, everything's in the red. We saw a bounce yesterday. We were up slightly. We're at 207 billion today. What do you guys think about for tomorrow? Are we feeling like a drop further? Or are we feeling like we might have a bounce? We're under 29 cents in XRP. We're under 6,500 in Bitcoin. We're under $300 in Ethereum and under $530 in Bitcoin Cash. Even EOS under $5 and Stellar under 22 cents. Litecoin under $56. A lot of really good prices. Cardano under 10 cents. You cannot ask for anything more. If you've been here for 6 months, this is probably like a very, very exciting moment. Very exciting moment to get in. So that's all we're going to do. I know it's a rough moment. We went a little bit over today. I don't know why. I just got excited, I guess, and I couldn't stop myself. A little rant here or there. You guys are calling bounce? We think bounce. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. No, thank you. Good examples. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're right. I feel the love. I feel the love now. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. That's right. That's all we're going to do. XRP party over. XRP fam, KFN fam. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow for our live stream. And as always, don't forget, drink lots of water. Don't forget to do something nice for yourself. Remember, find out what you reward yourself with, and take care of yourself. It's been a rough declining hill, but almost just like turn around, turn that frown right upside down, my friends. Instead of a challenge, think of it as an opportunity, and think about if we've had a 9-month bear market drop, how long will the bull run be? How long will the bull run be? That's all we're going to do. I know it's rough. It's rough. Oh, Josh. Farewell, Josh. Thanks, man. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. How am I? I'm very well. Thank you. Thank you. Farewell, everyone. Have a great day. Until I see you next time. I know it's rough. It's over. It's over.